WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange facing extradition to the U.S. after his arrest today. Assange was holed up in an Ecuadorian embassy for 7 years. Well, tonight, Australia's Prime Minister has ruled out intervention in the possible extradition of the Australian-born Assange.
KCAL 9's Lori Perez joins us now with what happens next in this story. Lori?
Well, that is the big question. Legal analysts agree if Assange is brought to the U.S., he will likely face more charges beyond conspiracy to hack into a Pentagon computer. And that has some worried about what it could mean for journalists. Dragged out by London police, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange emerged from the Ecuadorian Embassy, bearded, disheveled, and defiant. Metropolitan Police said its officers detained him for, quote, failing to surrender to the court over a warrant issued in 2012. Assange had been living in the embassy for the past 7 years, but recently staff had reportedly complained about his hygiene and aggressive behavior, saying he would smear feces on the walls. The arrest now opens Assange up to extradition to the United States, where he's charged with conspiring to help former intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning break into Defense Department computers. Assange published thousands of classified government documents in 2010. Though the charge is specific, focusing on the hacking, some analysts predict this is a placeholder indictment, that more charges will come if he's brought to the U.S. and if the prosecution veers toward the receipt and publication of information, that's a concern.
Extent he just received stolen, hacked emails. That's a very different situation from hacking itself, and that's what journalists do. We receive information that is sometimes classified, sometimes improperly obtained, and if that's criminalized, that would be a different kind of law enforcement that we've seen before.
WikiLeaks and Assange's attorneys are already framing this as a First Amendment issue.
This precedent means that any journalist can be extradited for prosecution in the United States for having published truthful information about the United States.
Acknowledging there is a slippery slope, some journalists say the distinction of what exactly Assange did is critical. U.S. prosecutors say he helped Manning crack a password to get to classified information.
No journalists who have ever asked someone or suggested to someone how they would go about receiving information.
What if you say...
A sentiment echoed by Senator Lindsey Graham, who says Assange put national security at risk.
I tell you what, if you're a journalist and you do what he did, I hope you go to jail.
Assange is not yet charged in connection with the Russian hacking of Democrats during the 2016 presidential election, but reaction from the Hill today suggested some would expect him to be.
Without presuming what the outcome will be, justice should come to Julian Assange for his role in Russian meddling in our election, and the sooner the better.
When asked about the arrest today, President Trump insisted,
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing.
Despite reportedly mentioning WikiLeaks more than 100 times in the final month of the 2016 campaign.
This WikiLeaks is like a treasure trove. WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks.
An extradition hearing is scheduled for May 2nd. Assange will appear in court by video from his jail cell in England. Back